ribbon on it, get you dip, rap, that. Real never switch that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue strike. Ready.
Ritter looking to put it up right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Cordero Patterson to return it. Bring it. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready. Fight. 97. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
11, 11, 11.
the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Ritter back to throw. He's going to let it go again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Ready?
Ritter to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just kind of wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he could just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start, and it forces the 4th down.
Ritter on the 4th down try. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
On the ball.
Ritter from the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Ready up.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Set.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Touchdown, Falcons! Cordero Patterson from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
Burrow on play action. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
First down, Bengals.
On one, ready?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he's got this down to the 35.
11.
First down, here's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Now Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He gets this one to Boyd. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To the air again, Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Here's Burrow. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
McPherson's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The kickoff back 85 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. Koo for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Whoa.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And the pitch goes to Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here comes 3rd down and 7. They go play action with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Again, it's Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Burrow giving it to Mixon on the option. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
11, Thomas.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Steps away. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Oh, and he's going to take this right to the line to gain. Awfully close. But they'll say that he did get the 6 yards he needed. Didn't get much more than that, but it works all the same. First down. They will throw on first down with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half, and now 7 on the game. Burrow looking to pass. Dumps it off to Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon from 10 yards out. And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Ready?
Second down and a run by Robinson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Ritter throwing on third down. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Still going, down the numbers, there he goes, Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Okay, ready? Chest smash.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Ritter to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Fourth down, big play. Here's Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this this for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1. Ritter going to keep it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Robinson will score. Touchdown. Cool now for the point after. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st down. Here's Burrow rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Burrow. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Oh, mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Burrow. Complete to Boyd. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Partner
took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
To throw, Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Hey, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get it down inside the 25. Now Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. McPherson on for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's first down.
Hey, blue. Ready?
Here's Ritter. Able to find Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Ritter looks to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. A big play looming on 3rd down. Ritter. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So possession in overtime first goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and we are back underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the side?
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
And how about that? So many times the big play is what does it in overtime. They got one there, move the ball past midfield, and now you know they're on the move, looking to score the game-winning touchdown because a field goal won't finish the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, here's Ritter. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. On the move to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's a 13-yard touchdown run. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all, and then to get there and finish it what I would call an old-school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. First throw in overtime now for Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They gotta go, gotta go.
Burrow looking to pass. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. Slant pass to Bull. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to them. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
Second down in the yard.
Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And out of bounds right around the 20. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Bengals. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
A Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for two here. Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was, and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.